Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Maths Club. I am Dipanjan Kumar De. Today I will deliver another important lecture on data communication and networking. The topic is routing protocol, the types of routing protocol. In this session, the learner will be understand the distance vector routing protocol and link state routing protocol. These are the main types of routing protocol. Routing protocol actually mainly are of two types, inter domain and intra domain. Then inter domain is again divided into two parts, that is one is distance vector routing protocol and another is link state routing protocol. So these two I will explain. In my previous lecture, that is in lecture 1, that is part 1, you will see the routing, what is routing and how does it work, and you will see uh, in my previous video also intra and inter domain I will explain clearly. First you will see that in my in that lecture, then you will see this one. Okay, so this is very important topic, that is distance vector routing protocol and link state routing protocol, important for BCA, BTech, MCA and others competitive exam like net exam, gate exam, etc. I'll cover all these things. Okay, all this syllabus. Okay, so first I'll start, that is distance vector routing protocol. Okay, so what is actually routing protocol? Routing means uh, it routing means it defines it finds the easiest path such that the packet will send from source to destination. That is the optimum path, you can say. The optimum path will find by router. That is, router will find the optimum path from source to destination. Suppose this is a source, this is source, this is destination. Source and destination. From source to destination, there are so many ways. By this way, this directly, this way, or this, and this way. So there are three ways they can. There are three ways: this way, and this way. From source and destination. So these are the nodes actually. These are the nodes. These are the nodes. So the router, when the sender wants to send a data to the destination, then the router will find the path, that is the shortest path, you can say, that either this way packet will send or packet this way or this way will send. This is the main funda of routing protocol. Okay, so now let us start about distance vector routing protocol. I will explain first this one, then I will explain link state routing protocol, and then I will explain the difference between these two. Okay, so in link state routing protocol, you will see, distance vector routing protocol, you will see uh, the there are four words here. One is distance, then vector, then routing, then protocol. These are the four words here. Each four word having some meaning. Okay, like distance. First, distance. Distance means from source to destination. The packet will deliver from source to destination. Then how much distance will cover? How much distance will cover from? How much distance will cover from source to destination? This is known as distance. Okay. Next is vector. Vector means, actually it means direction. Vector means direction. Direction. Direction means which direction the packet will deliver from source to destination. It means the direction. That means in which direction the packet will forward. Suppose source to destination, I already told there are so many ways, this way, this way, this way, this way. So many ways are there from this is source, this is destination, destination. From source to destination, so many paths are there. The packet can deliver. So routing protocol will find the shortest path, or you can say optimum path. So it means the direction will find. That is distance vector routing protocol. Distance means how much distance will cover from source to destination. Vector means it means the direction, the which direction. That means it finds the direction to forward the data packet. Forward the packets. From source to destination. From source to destination. Next coming is that is routing. Distance vector, then routing. Routing means, I already told so many times, routing means it finds the easiest path. It finds the shortest path, or you can say it finds the optimum path. Optimum path. And protocol means rules and regulation. Rules and regulation. That is from source to destination, the packet which forward will maintain some rules and regulation. So these are the 4 words, the meaning of 4 words, that is distance vector routing protocol. Thus we can say, if we combine these 4 words, then we can say, if we combine all these 4 words, that is distance, vector and routing, we can say, thus distance vector routing protocol use a distance calculation, first, plus an outgoing network interface and outgoing, that means which direction it will forward the data packet. An outgoing network interface, or you can say a vector, to choose the best path, then to choose the best path to a destination network, This is the meaning of distance vector routing protocol. That is, if we combine these 4 words, then the distance vector routing protocol use a distance calculation plus an outgoing network interface to choose the best path, to choose the shortest path, you can say, to a distance network. So this is the meaning of distance vector routing. Next point I am coming. Next point of distance vector routing protocol. That means the routers. Suppose these are the routers are there. Just I am explaining. Then I write the points. These are the router. Each router will forward the message, forward the information to its neighbor. That means this router will forward the information to this router, and this router, because this router is connected with this and this. These are 3 are neighbor of this. But R1, in case of R1 router, only it will forward the information to its nearest router, like this, to its neighbor, that is R2. Because R1 is connected with R2. R1 will not forward the information to R3. Okay, that means you can say each router will forward the information. You can write each router will forward the information to its neighbor router, to its neighbor router. That means the information. What do you mean by information now? Information means whether in the network new router is added or not. This is an information. Whether the you can say whether there is changes, any changes, the direction of the packet, any changes, or you can say any new network is added or new routing table is forming or not. These are known as actually the information. This information will share each router to its neighbor router, with its neighbor router. So the other thing is that the distance vector routing protocol example. This is very popular. The popular distance vector routing protocol is RIP and IGRP. IGRP. RIP means routing information protocol. Routing information protocol, and other is IGRP. IGRP means interior gateway routing protocol. Okay, so these two are, that is, this is one, this is two, these two are popular distance vector routing protocol. Then I am coming to with link state routing protocol. Link state routing protocol. Then I'll discuss the difference between these two. Link state routing protocol, that means in link state routing protocol, that means each router tracks the status in link state routing protocol. In link state routing protocol tracks the status of the connection type of each link. Connection type of each link. That means whether the router are connected through serial or parallel, this thing will find. The link state routing protocol tracks the status of the connection. Status of the connection means whether the connection is serial or parallel. Okay, so another point I can say, link state routing protocol knows how fast the link is and calculates a cost to get there. How fast the link state routing protocol number next. Now in link state routing protocol, Link state routing protocol knows how fast the link is and calculate a cost to get there. How fast the link fast, that is the speed of the packet, how fast is going on, so it will define. Next, you can say it knows whether a link is up or down. That is, it means link state routing protocol, it knows whether a link is up, it knows whether a link is up or down. It knows, that means link state routing protocol knows whether a link is up or down. So here the popular example of link state routing protocol is, that is OSPF example of link state routing. ISIS OSPF full form is open shortest path fast. This is open shortest path fast. This is one of the example of link state routing protocol. Now I will find the difference of these two. That is the difference between link state routing protocol and distance vector routing protocol. This is distance vector routing protocol. Link state routing protocol. This is distance vector routing protocol, link state routing protocol. Okay. So first point I can say, that is, it is link distance vector routing protocol based on local knowledge. It is based on local knowledge, and it is based on global knowledge. Local knowledge and global knowledge. Try to understand these two things. Global knowledge means any router knows the information. That means in case of link state routing protocol, each router knows the information of others router. That means R1 knows the information of R3, R4, R5, R2 also. So this is known as global knowledge. And local knowledge means R1 only knows the information of R2 because it is connected with R2. Okay. So global knowledge means any router knows the information of other router which are connected to the network. Here I already told R1 knows the information of R2, R3, R4 and R5. So it is global knowledge. And local knowledge, each router knows the information of the router which are connected to it. That is, R1 knows the information only R2. This is known as local knowledge. It is global knowledge. Globally means whole network. Each router will knows the information of each every router of the network. How much networks are there? So every network will knows the information of others. That is known as global knowledge. Next point I can say, updates are sent periodically. Here I can say number 2, updates are sent periodically. Updates are sent periodically. Say 10, 30 seconds, say 30 seconds or 10 seconds, etc. Updates are sent periodically. That means if there is any update, any updation, any updation or any information, router send the information to its neighbor router every 30 seconds. First 30 seconds, then every 30 seconds the update will deliver. That is, R1 will deliver the information to R2. R2 will deliver the information of R3, R5 and R1 every 30 seconds. After that, after 30 seconds, it will disappear. Okay, then again 30 seconds, it will update. Okay, that is every periodically. That is, there is a period every 30 seconds or 10 seconds, or you can say 50 seconds, like this. Okay, but here updates, if there is, but in case of link state routing protocol, updates are not periodically. Updates are not periodical. That is, when the updates are formed, if there is an update, then it is sent. If there is an update, then it will send. When the update will form, then it will send. It need not necessary that every 30 seconds the update will send. Okay, not periodical, not 30 seconds, not 10 seconds. When the update will form, if there is an update, then he can send. That means router will send the update to every router, not only the neighboring. Okay, so this is the main difference between distance vector routing and link state routing. Link state routing means every router will send the update to every other router, but in case of distance vector, only neighboring router. Okay, so I can write updates are sent directly connected neighboring only. Point number 3, updates are sent updates are sent directly connected neighboring only. Updates are sent directly connected neighbor only. Updates are sent directly connected neighbor only. Here, so that means only neighbor. R3 will send the update to R2 and R4, not R5 and R1, because R3 is not connected with R1 and R5. Here, in case of, that is number 3, in case of link state routing protocol, updates are sent to the entire network. Updates are sent to the entire network. That means R1 can send the update to every router. These. I think you understood clearly. Routers don't have routers don't have end-to-end visibility. End-to-end visibility to entire network. into inter-network. Here routers have visibility have visibility of inter-network of inter-network of that area only. This means that each router, this router doesn't know, this point states that routers don't have end-to-end visibility to entire network. This means that this router doesn't know how many routers are connected through this network. He knows only one, this R2 is connected. It R1 does not know how many routers are connected to the network in case of distance vector routing protocol. But in case of link state routing protocol, every router, that means routers have visibility. That means every router knows how many routers are connected to the network. Every router knows in case of link state routing protocol. But in case of distance vector routing protocol, each router does not know how many routers are connected in this network. So this point says that. Okay. Next point I am coming. Each router doesn't know the information of other. Each router doesn't know the information of other. Each router does not know the information of other. Here, each router knows the information of others. Okay. So this means this router does know the information of this and this only. R2's information will know the router R1. Similarly, R3 knows the information of R2 and R4. R3 doesn't know the information of R1 and R5. So in case of link state routing protocol, every router knows how many routers are there and their information knows. Okay, this point says that. Okay. Another point I can write the example, that is example, this example, popular example is ISIS, and I already discussed OSPF. OSPF, that is open shortest path fast. Open shortest path fast. Here example RIP, that is routing information protocol, and IGRP. IGRP means, I already told, IGRP means interior gateway routing protocol. These examples you can find the difference. Routers communicate with neighbor router. Each router, another example, another difference. Each router communicate with neighbor router. Each router will communicate neighbor router. Routers communicate with all others. Here each router communicate with every router of the network. This is another difference. This is another difference. This is another difference. And another difference you can say, that is Bellman-Ford algorithm is used. Bellman-Ford. Bellman-Ford algorithm is used. Bellman-Ford algorithm is used for performing for performing the distance vector routing protocol. Bellman-Ford, 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 Bellman-Ford algorithm. Here, Dijkstra, Dijkstras, abstract. Dijkstra's algorithm is used for performing the link state routing protocol. Here, in case of distance vector routing protocol, Bellman-Ford algorithm is used. Here, in case of link state routing protocol, Dijkstra algorithm is used for performing the link state routing protocol. Actually, what I mean to say, actually, both distance vector routing protocol and link state routing protocol, the purpose of these two routing protocol is same. That is to find the shortest path, to find the optimum path, to find the shortest path, to find the optimum path. You can say this is the main purpose, but we can define differently. Routing state protocol, distance vector routing protocol, and link state routing protocol, both having the same purpose, to find the optimum path, shortest path. Okay, to find the shortest path, to find the optimum path, or you can say to find the least cost path up to nodes. This is the purpose, both having same purpose, distance vector routing and link state routing protocol, but we can define separately. Okay, so this is the main difference between link state routing protocol and distance vector routing protocol. I think everybody understood very nicely. So keep watching, sharing and commenting this video with your friends. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and notification bell. Thank you very much. If you like it, then share and comments. Share, comment and subscribe. Thank you. দেখুন বন্ধ